So we're going to start talking about solving our trig equations. And the first thing you should know is anytime you solve a trig equation, what you're doing is you're solving it on the unit circle. And so we're going to solve it on the closed interval of 0 to 2 pi. And because the sine and cosine functions are periodic, which means they go, remember, they go like this on those intervals. The sine function is doing this. Like that over the interval 2 pi. Because it's doing that, things are going to repeat. So we start talking about what's called a general solution. All right. And so when we answer this, they'll take on the form of some kind of theta is equal to whatever your solution is, which we'll call x, plus or minus the interval 2 pi times n, because we can have all these other answers. All right. So we'll take on what we call the general solution, where x is the solution of the interval and 2k pi, or in my case, I'm using 2 pi n, represents any multiple of n. So we're going to solve the equation cosine is equal to negative root 2 over 2. And this is basically just an identity equation. And remember, on our unit circle, we have values. X represents the cosine, and y represents the sine. So this is literally saying find the cosine whose angle theta. So find some angle in the unit circle who has a negative root 2 over 2. So what you have to do again is we're on the interval 0 to 2 pi. You're going to go on your unit circle, and you're going to find that value. So you look at your unit circle. I'll bring you back to the unit circle real quick. I'll actually put it, look right here. And if we go here and we look, we can see that we're looking for the cosine of an angle who has a negative root 2 over 2. So here's one of those angles right here that has a cosine. Here is also another one of those angles. So there's actually a couple of answers here. It can be 5 pi over 4 or 3 pi over 4. So when we write our answer, we're going to get x is equal to 3 pi over 4. And we're going to solve ours only on from 0 to 2 pi. Right? And so we're going to say 3 pi over 4 plus or minus 2 pi n. Or we can actually have 5 pi over 4 plus or minus 2 pi n. Because both these angles have a x coordinate that is a negative root 2 over 2. So that's what we're going to start this off with, all right?